Hey, this is my presentation on the cell cycle, specifically on mitosis. And the cell cycle for mitosis has 6 parts. They are anaphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis. I'll present each stage individually in order, starting with interphase. Interphase is the longest of all the stages, and it's split up into 3 parts. The first is the G1 phase, which stands for growth 1, and this is when normal cell growth occurs. And there's the S phase. S stands for synthesis, and this is the phase where DNA is replicated. Then there's the G2 phase, which stands for growth 2, and this is the shortest of all the phases. And this is where organelles and proteins are replicated. And in this stage, the cell continues to grow, but it doesn't grow as much as the cell grows in the G1 phase. And there's prophase after that, and this is the first stage of actual mitosis, or cell division. And in this stage, the chromatin condenses into chromatids, and the spindle apparatus starts to form. After that is metaphase, which is the second phase of mitosis. It's also the shortest phase of mitosis. And in this stage, chromosomes line up in the center of the cell, and the spindle fibers connect the chromosomes to the spindle apparatus. After that is anaphase, and this is the third stage of mitosis, and this is when chromosomes are pulled apart into chromatid by the spindle apparatus, and they're pulled to the opposite ends of the cell. After that is telophase, and this is the final stage of mitosis, and in this stage the chromatids start to loosen into chromatin, and a nuclear envelope starts to develop around the chromatin, and both the spindle apparatus disappear. And after that is finally cytokinesis, the last stage. At this point, mitosis itself has ended, but this is an extra stage, and this is when the cell actually finally divides into 2 cells. And in this stage, the cytoplasm is split. This stage is different in animal and plant cells. However, in animal cells, the cell membrane is drawn inward until the cell is pinched into 2 and then forms 2 cells. And then in plant cells, a new cell wall needs to be formed, and so a cell wall forms between the 2 new cells, which ends mitosis. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope it was informative.